Assalamu alaikum, good morning and a happy Ramadan to one and all. My name is Dr. Aysha and today I'll be hosting the 5th of the 10 webinar series hosted by Aster Volunteers on the topic of Healthy Ramadan. And today's topic will be fitness routine and exercise during Ramadan. Due to COVID-19 last year, we have all adapted to a situation that is the new normal to us. Aster Volunteers have been at the forefront of this change. Due to our efforts, we have been able to touch over 2 million lives in the form of food rations, PPE kits and medical camps. All this was possible due to the Aster family. So if you'd like to register yourself as an Aster volunteer, please log on to www.astervolunteers.com. We have entered the second phase of Ramadan, almost the last of the 14 to 30 days. And as always, the spirituality is high in the air. But more often than not, we neglect our physical health, which results in lack of sleep, change in our food patterns, and obviously lack of exercise. So today we have Miss Anusiya, who will throw light on the subject at hand. I'd like to remind everyone that the chat box is open for queries, and we would be able to help you in any way possible. So Miss Anusiya is working as a physiotherapist in Aster Hospital, Qusais, with over 9 years of experience in her field. Her area of expertise is in physiotherapy in different departments such as cardiology, neurosurgery, neurology, pediatrics, sports physiotherapy, pre and post-operative physiotherapy, home care physiotherapy and mobilization. So without further ado, Ms. Anusiya, how are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you.
All right, so can you give us an introduction on what all are the topics that we're going to cover today?
Yeah, good morning to all. Yeah, as we know, this is the holy month. I'm here to discuss about few things regarding what are the things we have to do during the exercise, as well as during this Ramadan time, what are the exercises we have to do, what are the exercises we have to avoid, what type of the food we need to have, what is the best time to do the exercise, and all we are going to discuss in this session. Okay.
All right, so let's take it from the top. What advice, what are the main tips that you want to give, or what we have to take care if someone decides to exercise during this month?
So in this time, avoid having the big meal at a time, and also avoid eating fastly, because throughout the day we are in the fasting. So immediately after opening the fasting, if you are having the food more quickly, as well as if you are taking the big meal like more carbohydrates and all, it makes more gas and make more health issues. So please let our body settle till the metabolism as well as the digestive system to
because it takes time for the body to adjust, like because we fasted for around 14 to 16 hours and then suddenly we are eating.
Yes, correct. So in this time, maximum avoid the carbohydrates and sugars immediate after opening the fast. So after immediate opening the fast, maximum try to have the low lean proteins like yogurt, dairy products like cheese and all, we can have it in this after immediate opening. So in the main meal and all, we can take the protein rich foods, even though at that time we can take one carbohydrate, then maximum protein rich foods. In the protein rich foods means like red meat, beef, chicken, then egg and all we can take it, as well as the dairy products also we can take it in this big meal.
Then when we open the fast, concentrate more on just one carbohydrate and more on lean proteins.
Yes. Okay. In main meal we have to take the carbohydrates. Okay. So the main important thing is water consumption. Water consumption, our body has more fluids, so we have to focus more on the body water consumption. So at least the minimum recommendation is 35 ml per kg. So if you are if you are in the 100 kg means 3,500 milliliter, it means 3.5 liter we have to take. Like 50, according to our weight, we have to adjust this water time during this meal time from this iftar to sugar.
So we have to plan accordingly itself, divide our water consumption from those time. All right.
Yeah. Then and also the main thing is if you are feeling dizzy or if you are feeling sick during the exercise or after opening the iftar and all, no need to force your body to do exercises and all.
Definitely. All right. So, what do you think is the best time to fast?
Yeah.
Sorry, best time to exercise.
Exercises. Yeah. Okay. So it depends on your work style as well as your lifestyle. So if you are planning to do after before sugar the exercise, So you have to wait, just take a 1 or 2 glass of water and wait for at least minimum 15 to 30 minutes, then only you have to start the exercises. Even though that exercise also maximum duration is 30 minutes, it means before sugar you are planning to do maximum is 30 minutes. In this time we have to do like low to medium intensity of exercises. Like low to medium intensity exercise means, low intensity exercise means like normal walking, like inside the room or just outside going, slow walking, and general stretches and yoga sections is the low intensity exercises. The moderate exercise means like brisk walking, moderate speed jogging, steps climbing and all, it's a moderate exercises.
No need to do high intensity.
High intensity in this before sugar. So if you are planning to do before iftar and all, so in this time you have to do the only low intensity exercise, because it's end of the fasting time. So definitely our body lost fluids and all. So please
do more tired also.
Yeah,
so
yes.
better to avoid moderate and high intensity.
Yes. So even though it's low intensity, also very minimal exercise, like walking, like from the parking to your house you can walk. That is the maximum time of exercises. So
and
otherwise,
how much duration?
Maximum up to 15 to 20 minutes and normal stretches.
Okay.
We can do it in the before iftar time. So in this time don't force too much like cardio exercise like treadmill and all, we have to avoid it. Then if you are planning to after iftar, like after opening the fasting and all, if you are planning to do the exercise, at least minimum having the food, you have to wait 2 to 3 hours. So in this time our food will digest, because immediately after food if you are doing the exercise we feel more discomfort. So wait for at least 2 to 3 hours to digest the food. Then you can start, in this time you can do the like moderate and to high exercises.
That's
like
why you had previously told why we should have only low
lean proteins.
All
yeah.
right. Okay.
Okay. So all the sections like before sugar or after iftar and all, please before start the exercise have at least minimum 1 or 2 glass of water, then only you have to start the exercises. Same after finishing the exercise also, you have to have your water at least minimum 500 ml of water after exercises.
All right. Can you do high intensity exercise at night? Is it okay? Is it safe?
It's after iftar you can do the high intensity exercise means like if you are doing like normally if you are doing the biceps and all, if you are doing like 15 kg or 20 kg, in this period during the Ramadan time you can do it like 5 to 7 kgs.
All right.
You have to reduce the weight, because in this time we are maintaining our body mass, we are not build up our body mass.
Okay,
so minimum means half of the exercise compared to the normal time. In the normal time if you are doing 20 minutes or 30 minutes cardio exercise, in this time maximum 15 to 20 minutes is okay.
All right. So I'd like to remind everyone the chat box is open in case you have any queries that Ms. Anusiya would be happy to help you with. This show is hosted by Aster Volunteers. So if you'd like to register yourself as an Aster Volunteer, please log on to www.astervolunteers.com. So on the same topic, Ms. Anusiya, I'd also want to ask, you had previously discussed what food to eat. So
Yes.
I want to ask you like, what are the foods that we should avoid, and how much of a duration before and after exercise should you eat also?
Yeah, sure. Actually, in our body there is negative foods are available. Negative food means like the sugar consumed drinks, soft drinks, fried items and all, it's the negative food for our bodies. So this time and during this Ramadan we have to avoid this bad foods in our body. So once we have started to doing in this time, then it will become used to it. So we can in future also we can continue the only the good foods.
So you're trying to say it's better, like it's easier in Ramadan to build a better habit also.
It's correct. And also exercise pattern also. So during this Ramadan time, if you are feeling tired, like if you couldn't do the exercises, that time you can do the more focus on your posture and mobility exercises. Because normally if you are going to the normal days, exercise means everybody is thinking like gym activities as well as the
cardio
walking.
and
But not only that exercise, we have to correct our posture and all. Like system workers and all, they will get the neck pain and all. So always because they will always sit like this. So in this time we can, because we can't do the heavy exercises. So in this time we can adjust our posture exercises, as well as in the sitting desktop jobbers and all, they have the common thing is hamstring tightness. So we have to start the stretches more in this time.
So you can concentrate more on flexibility and stretching
yes.
and all.
Yeah. Okay. So the food we have maximum try to have this boiled items instead of having this fried items. So If you are having the more fried items and all, we have the gas issues, as well as it increase your metabolic rates. So if you are taking the more fried items and all and carbohydrates, it makes the insulin level high. So it's not good our body. So avoid these foods. You have to avoid these foods in this Ramadan time. And also, instead of taking 1 or 2 meal during this meal time, you can take it as 3 to 4 times a day. Like after iftar, opening the fast, you have to 1 time. Then like 8 or 9 o'clock, you can take one heavy meal. That time you can take whatever you want. Then before going to bed, like if you are going to sleep at 11 o'clock, at least 10 o'clock you have to, before 1 hour we have to finish our food. So in the 10 o'clock and all, we can take the more fruits. If you are taking the fruits, it's before going to bed, it's very good for our health. So then take a glass
because
of water.
It digests better also, so
Yes.
gas problems will
Nothing
be less.
will happen. Okay. So you have to stop food before 1 hour going to sleep. Okay. So same in the morning also sugar. So in the sugar time, normally while waking up from the bed, we feel like if you are having the coffee, it's good for our health. But the thing is, in the caffeine, in the coffee, the caffeine have more this diuretic effect. So because of that, we'll
lose
come
more water.
we'll lose more water because of the urination and all. So please avoid the caffeine in the morning time before sugar. So then main thing is water. So water and proteins. These are the main consumption we have to take it in this during Ramadan meal time.
And better to take it as 3 to 4 meals.
3 to 4 meals, yeah.
All right. And so I'd also want to ask, what are the type of exercise that one should concentrate on?
In this time, we discussed before, the same low to moderate exercise only we have to focus.
And mainly focused on our lifestyle, because if you are someone who is used to doing exercise before, then we can reduce it to low to moderate. But if you want to start exercising and make a lifestyle, then it's important that we start slow, and that Ramadan is like the perfect month to establish an exercise.
Start the good things, okay. So in this time, like maximum you can start with the 15 to 20 minutes is okay in the first of times. But all the stretches, if you are doing the gym activities or if you are planning to do the exercises, please before and after the exercise you have to do the proper warm up and cool down. So it will helps to prevent the injuries in our body, because the whole time is our body is stiff, we are not doing any activities. Suddenly if you are going to do any exercises, it makes our muscles more stiff as well as it makes more injury. So please do all the stretches as well as the warm up exercise before and as well as after doing the exercises. So
warm up and cool down is very important.
Very important.
Any other tips, any other exercise?
Exercises, this is enough, as well as every day if you are not doing the exercise also not a problem, but at least start the small gym small movements in your shoulder, all the joints, as well as small stretches, like even the sitting position also we can do it. But if you are at the same time, if you are in the office worker and all, every 30 minutes once we have to change the position. It helps our body more active, as well as it avoid the back injuries and all, we can avoid it. Like if you are a desktop jobbers, after 20 to 30 minutes, just get up on 1 or 2 minutes, you can walk around your room, then come and sit up, you can continue your work. Same if you are standing or long walking workers, so after 30 to 40 minutes, just sit for 2 minutes, then you can continue your work, no problem. At the same time, if you are sitting for long time and all, so use the back support like small cushion or small pillow for your back, so it helps to prevent the back injuries. Then every day try to do the normal stretches, it avoids the injuries, that is the main important thing. And water, this is the important thing during this Ramadan period.
All right, as a conclusion, I think we don't want to say that you can use Ramadan as the perfect time to establish your exercise regime, as well as find something that works for you. Because if you find something wrong, or like Miss Anusiya says that always start slow. Concentrate on low to medium intensity exercises, so you can reap all the benefits of Ramadan, the spiritual aspect as well as the physical aspect. So
the last thing is, please be kind to yourself. Like if your body is not obeying your commands during this Ramadan time, like if it is not obeying to do the exercises, please stop the exercise, no problem, but at least like normal walking and all we can start it. Avoid the heavy activities like the gym activities, means long time cardio exercise we can avoid it, but at least start the walking every day, minimum 20 to 30 minutes, even normal days also we have to do it.
Right. So we at Aster Volunteers would like to thank Ms. Anusiya.
Thank you.
Could you tell us further how to reach you, where we can consult you? And
Yeah, actually available in the Aster Hospital Al-Qusais, so you can come anytime from morning 9 to evening 9 o'clock. So
yes. All right, please feel free to share this video. We have covered different other topics such as diabetes, pregnancy, breastfeeding in Ramadan. So we at Aster, we are very thankful for your viewer support. And so this is Ms. Anusiya and Dr. Aysha signing off. Thank you. ടെൻഷൻ അടിപ്പിച്ച് അല്ല